The eCom Seller Summit was created to prove that with the right tools and training, anyone and everyone can make money in e-commerce. So many people want to try their hand at e-commerce, selling on eBay, Amazon, Shopify, and more, but they're afraid they won't be successful. This summit will show you that there's many ways to do e-commerce, and there are many platforms you can explore, because e-commerce really has no limits. It really can pay your bills, and e-commerce never sleeps. There's nothing like waking up to profits from getting sales all night long. My name is Nicole Whitlock, and this is the eCom Seller Summit.
Hey, you guys, welcome to eCom Seller Summit 2021. I'm super excited about being back with you all here again. My name is Keysha Bass, and in today's actual training, I want to share with you all 7 super simple hacks to get sales with YouTube. Now, would you like to know my 7 super simple hacks to build a YouTube channel that gets leads and sales on autopilot? How I leverage YouTube to grow a 6-figure business all while raising my 2 boys, and also my strategy to continuously grow my YouTube channel like clockwork without spending hours on my computer or being glued to my phone. Just a little bit about myself. I'm a top earning super affiliate, means that I absolutely love and adore affiliate marketing. I actually got started in e-commerce back in 2013, and so I've sold on Amazon, I've sold on Shopify, I've sold on Etsy, I've sold on eBay, I've sold on Facebook Marketplace. I've sold on pretty much any platform that would allow me to sell, you guys. So I really do love e-commerce and stuff, so I wanted to just let you guys know about that. I do motivational speaking, training, and also coaching now for mostly women who want to start an online business. I've been in the internet game since about 2008. I was a network marketer who was just seriously sucking at figuring out how to chase friends and family. And so I learned how to leverage the internet to grow my online business and my online brand. I'm a mom of 2 boys who I absolutely love and adore, and I'm a serial entrepreneur. I love entrepreneurship and all that it brings, the good, the bad, the up, and the down. And so I want to actually as well just thank Nicole and the team over there at eCom Seller Summit for inviting me to come back to share and with you all about YouTube. I absolutely love YouTube. It's changed my life in so many ways. And so we all met, through e-commerce and stuff. And so I appreciate them for inviting me to come back and to share with you all about YouTube and how to actually leverage it to get more traffic to your Amazon products and wherever products you may have. And I'm going to show you guys in this presentation, honestly, how you can do that, okay? So I'm a lover of high heel shoes, and if you're following me on any of the socials that I'm a part of, then you will definitely see me and you'll see my high heel shoes because I absolutely, I love them, okay? Now, I'm at about 34,000 subscribers as of February 7th, like a day before my birthday, okay? At 34,000 subscribers, over a couple million views at this particular time. I do have multiple YouTube channels that are around different niches and stuff, so that's something that we'll definitely talk about in today's actual training. But I do have multiple YouTube channels that I manage around those different niches, so I'll talk to you guys about how you can do that as well for your business. So now let's talk about why YouTube, all right? First of all, it is free to get started, all right? So you don't have to pay anything to start a YouTube channel. It's absolutely free. All you need to have is a Gmail account. You can reach a global audience. And this is cool because, Amazon is actually a global, it's a global platform. And so to have a marketing strategy that will allow you to tap into a global audience is, totally cool for your actual business. It is a number 2 search engine, and I'm going to be showing you guys about the search engine capabilities with YouTube, but it's owned by the number 1 search engine, which is Google. So that makes it all the more powerful. So Google has the search engine part, and they bought YouTube, which is the video part. So now you have the best of both worlds actually in one platform. So it's really good for that. 5 billion video views daily happen on YouTube, 30 million daily active users, An average visit length on YouTube is about 40 minutes. So people do come to the YouTube platform and they expect to, they expect to watch videos, and they even expect it to be longer videos. They watch about 1 billion hours of video on YouTube every single day. The last time I checked, it was people watched more YouTube than they did like the cable networks and stuff. And so, as you know, they've launched out their own, streaming services and all sorts of things. So definitely a great platform for you to have a presence on for your actual products. And as you can see, it reaches more 18 to 49-year-olds on mobile than any TV channel or cable network. So we were just talking about that. So YouTube is definitely a great marketing strategy for you to have. So let's get into these hacks that I want to share with you all here on today. So hack number 1 is you want to niche down to blow up. This is super important. I want to kind of start at the top, in these hacks, and kind of just go down, down as we go, so that you can kind of build out your channel and build out your presence on YouTube in a way that really best serves your business and your products and services. So you want to think about, which niche are you really in? And so there's health, wealth, and there's relationships, right? And under these actual niches, like under health, there are so many different categories under the health niche. I mean, we got keto, you got intermittent fasting, you have protein shakes. You have like so many different things that are under the health niche. You have vitamins, you have hair vitamins. Like the list goes on and on and on. Wealth is another area. If you had a product that helped people make money, and that's probably more so for my internet marketing folks or whatever, but making money, helping them increase their money or something like that, or finances, or, if you have a journal, that's like a financial journal or something like that you sell, then you can start a channel all around, finances and budgeting and things like that. And then also relationships, right? So that's another top niche that's on the internet. Now, as I said, your product may fall under these categories in some way, and I'll show you guys about like really searching out on the keywords and things like that. But you really want to just not try to, like, if you have an Amazon store and you have like multiple products and stuff that you serve, and then maybe in like different niches, you don't want to try to put all of your products under one channel. So I want to make sure that's very clear. Not to take, like, say you have a dog toy and then you have a vitamin, okay? Unless it's a dog vitamin. Okay, you see how that goes? If it's a dog vitamin, so all of your products, if they're catered to dogs or catered to pets, then that's okay. But if you have, say, a kitchen product, a kitchen utensil, and then you have vitamins, and you have, dog products, and you have, some sort of peels or something, right? So you don't want to try and mix all those things together. Those will need to be separated on your YouTube channels, okay? So what makes a good niche? This is something that's super important. These are my actual rules, or that I kind of go by as far as what makes a good niche for me, especially if I'm going to build out a YouTube channel around it. I need it to be evergreen. So meaning that it's not a fad. Okay, so like some things come and they go. Like I remember, like there was some sort of peel that everybody was, talking about, and it was kind of like a fad that was going on. So you want to be careful with those type of things. So you want to make sure that it's an evergreen topic. Like keto, I feel like at this particular time, it's really an evergreen topic, intermittent fasting and things like that, different hair vitamins and stuff like that. There's different product, topics that are really evergreen. And so you want to go after those, because the reason why I say that is because, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, if someone goes to YouTube and they're searching, then you want to have a relevant video. So try to create a channel that has a more evergreen topic to it. And I'll show you guys in this actual training, like how to go about doing that. And I always look for profitable niches. And so you guys are Amazon sellers. And so I'm hoping that was done before you got to this actual point and you actually have a product that is profitable, or that your profit margins and stuff like that. So definitely think about all that. All right. Okay. So I wanted to show you guys some examples of some channels. So like this is a channel I found, Crafty Girl. All right. Now she does Dollar Tree hauls and she also does lifestyle hauls and stuff. And she does new videos every single day. I won't say you have to do a video every single day, But I do want you to see that, like niches, the riches are in the niches. Okay. She does crafty girls. So she's going to the Dollar Tree, and some of y'all may be selling stuff that you got from the Dollar Tree. But this is an actual channel where she's out. She has 181,000 subscribers, and she could really sell her own products if she wanted to, right? So she could do lifestyle hauls, and she could make something, or she could give a review about a product or whatever. She has 181,000 subscribers on her YouTube channel. All right. So this is another channel. It's called Keto Connect. All right. And I wanted to go and just grab, different channels and different niches and stuff. And I want to show you guys, like on Keto Connect, like how does a YouTube channel actually serve this, this company, or this brand that they have. And so I'm going to show you guys really quickly here. If we go over to YouTube, so here's their channel, okay? And so in their description, looks, guys, they have cookbooks. Now, these cookbooks could be over on Amazon as well, right? They have a link to their favorite things, which we can go and look at that. So we can open this link in a new tab, because this could actually work as well, you guys, if you wanted to send people over to an Amazon affiliate store as well. So maybe you have that as well. So you can see here that they have their favorite products over in a shop on their website. So if you wanted to drive traffic to your website and you wanted to bring your traffic off of, maybe Amazon, then you could definitely have your website set up, and you could have your own products right on your own website. You can see here they have their own Keto Made Easy. They have, other things. Looks like they're Better Stevia. They're, sharing cookware and stuff. And this may just go over to, honestly, to Amazon. They might not even be hosting all of these actual products, but this is, you guys, how your YouTube channel can definitely be a traffic source for you to get traffic to YouTube, to your Amazon store, to your Shopify store, to your website, your own website, to wherever you want to drive traffic to. Quite honestly, YouTube can help you do that. So you can see here they have their website, they have their cookbooks, they have their favorite things. So let's look at their cookbooks, and that goes over to their website as well. So definitely, I wanted to just kind of show that to you guys about how this traffic, you can just take it wherever you want. Okay. So, all right, let's get back into this presentation here. All right. So hack number 2. All right. So after you've identified, okay, this is a niche, or let's say this is a conversation that I'm going to be having on my YouTube channel and stuff. Maybe that I like to kind of say that as well. What's the conversation that's going on? So let's just say that you are doing the keto niche and you have a product, a peel or something like that, or keto protein powder, whatever it is that you have an Amazon brand, you have your private label brand, or, and you want to sell more of that. You want to get more traffic. You want to bring more awareness to your brand. Keyword research is going to be crucial. All right. So once we've identified that niche, we want to talk about keyword research. So you want to know what your customer is looking for, right? And so not necessarily like, there are some things where I would say like best keto protein powder. Absolutely, right? So someone may be going to look for the best keto protein powder. That is a definite, definite keyword. But they may be looking for something like how to make keto pancakes. So I want you to think about like not just, just a product, but think about outside of it. Like what are they searching for? How to make keto protein pancakes. What's the best keto protein powder? How much keto protein powder should I take in a day? Right? So think about all those questions that they may be asking, and they're going to YouTube and they're typing those in, and you want to come up and be a resource for them. And also, I'll show you guys as well, like how do I now take that and turn that into a customer? All right. Because this is what I teach my clients. Listen, YouTube is not my business. We want to leverage YouTube in order to grow our business. All right. So here is one thing that you can use in order to find out what they're looking for. And that's the YouTube search. All right. So if you go right over to YouTube, remember in the beginning, I told you that YouTube is the number 2 search engine. It's behind the number 1 search engine, which is Google, and it's owned by them. Okay. So I just went into the YouTube search, nothing else. And I'll tell you guys how I know all these little numbers and stuff like that. I'll talk to you guys about that. But so I just went to YouTube and typed in what is keto, right? And so you can see like some of the things that come up, like what is the keto diet? 246,000 searches a month. 246,000 searches a month. What is keto flu? If you guys know that some people get keto flu, something called keto flu, 6,600 people a month, because let's just say that 6,600 people a month search for what is keto flu. What is keto coffee? So if you had a product that was keto coffee, there's 1,600 searches a month for keto coffee. So I would say, especially if you're just now getting started, to start between 100 searches up to maybe 1,000 searches a month, right? So what is keto food list? There's some people, what is keto breath? What is keto breath? I never even saw that, you guys. But what is keto breath? 720 searches a month for what is keto breath. So these are all videos that you could actually do on your channel if you are someone who is in the keto niche and you have keto products, okay? Now, the tool that I actually have where you guys can see the number of like searches a month here, where it says like 368,000, 200,000, 14,000, that's a tool called Keywords Everywhere, okay? Keywords Everywhere. It costs very, very minimal for it. I mean, it's like you pay for credits and stuff, but it's so worth it because if this is all you use to create your video content, I mean, like, listen, this is golden, okay? So Keywords Everywhere is a tool that will allow you to like see how many people search a month. And if you were looking into AdSense, into advertising, you can see about how much you would pay for that keyword if you wanted to rank for that keyword, about how much you would actually be paying, okay? Now, another tool that I actually use, this is a paid tool, but they do have a free portion of it. It's called TubeBuddy. Okay, it's called TubeBuddy. And I'll show you guys really quickly. With it, you can put in a keyword or you can look for keywords and it kind of tells you if this is going to be a good video for your channel or not and things like that. I'll show you guys that, okay? So we go over to YouTube, okay? And it has a little plug-in here. So if you click right there, once you install it on your channel, you'll be able to see that as well. And so if you go down to Keyword Explorer, and this is what it looks like. So you can type in a keyword. So keto, let's just type in keto, and we can just go with this, keto diet for beginners, okay? So let's explore that one, and let's just see what it says. And usually what it'll do is it'll look at based upon your channel and the content that you produce on your channel. So of course on my channel, it's the weighted score, which is what I want to look at. And weighted score you have to pay for to be able to see. But you can see it says poor for my channel, obviously, because I don't do content around keto. All right, so keto diet for beginners, vegetarian. So you can see it also gives you some other, keto diet for beginners, breakfast. So we can click on as well video topics. And then, so it gives me some video topics that I could actually use now. Okay. How to do keto diet for beginners, right? What is keto diet for beginners? Keto diet for beginners, how to lose weight in 3 days. Okay. So this is how you all can find out exactly what your customers are looking for. This is so important because you don't want to create content that nobody's looking for. Okay. So that's just a total waste of time to do content that no one is actually looking for. So that is like a big, thing that you want to make sure you do. Okay. So again, the tools that I use were TubeBuddy. I use Keywords Everywhere. And I just use a YouTube search. All right. So those are 3 things that you can use to just get started. All right. Hack number 3. Okay. We want to create a content plan. All right. So, YouTube can be, some people they're a little bit leery about getting started on YouTube because they feel like it's going to take so much of their time and, they don't have time to create videos and all that kind of stuff. But I want to encourage you guys, you can see the amount of traffic that you could get, to wherever you want, quite honestly. And so I say create a content plan. So after you do the keyword research, create a plan for yourself. And this doesn't have to be an extensive plan because remember that this is basically an extension of your business. So if you're selling on Amazon, quite honestly, Amazon is already curating traffic for you. So this is pretty much an outside, for you to get more eyeballs, more awareness of your brand. And also if you think long-term, like if you really want to, if you're thinking about private label and stuff and you want to, get your product, you have your own website where people go and buy, Well, one way that you can build awareness for your actual product is by having your YouTube channel, and you can build an email list, you guys, and so many different things that you can do, with your YouTube channel. All right. Even if you all are like selling, and I know that I've been talking about more so, maybe if you have like a private label brand or things like that, or you have a Shopify store or something like that. But you guys, even if you're selling things that are not private label, I told you guys in the beginning, like I actually sold on Amazon, did very, very well on Amazon. And so I was actually drop shipping at one point a item from Walmart. Okay. Now, back then, this item was exclusive to Walmart and no other store could sell it. So I was basically dropshipping this item on Amazon, and so nobody was selling it. So I ended up creating a YouTube channel around this product, and I created videos and stuff, and from all on a YouTube channel, you guys. And this was not my actual product. This is a product that was only sold at Walmart, but I created these little, they weren't even very long. I didn't show my face or anything. I created like these videos that drove traffic to my Amazon listing. Now this was years ago. Okay. So just FYI, but I wanted to just give you guys an idea of, it doesn't necessarily have to be like a private label product. It could be something else that you're selling, that you have a review video that you can put up on a YouTube channel, and you can drive traffic over to the sites that you're actually selling on. Okay. So after you do the keyword research, create a plan for yourself. So here's what I would give you guys some tips on planning. Pick a day of the week to like plan your video titles. I just gave you guys a very, very simple way for you to, get the video titles and get the keywords and stuff like that. And then you just pick a day of the week to record your videos. All right. So you may just say, I'm going to record videos on Tuesdays. And so every Tuesday, I'm just going to record all the videos. Now, I don't recommend like doing daily videos. I think like it's a little bit much to say do daily videos and stuff like that. So I would say one video a week, right? Create one video a week. That's 4 videos a month. You can literally record those videos all on one day. Ladies, change your earrings and stuff like that. Make sure you put on makeup that, fits all the outfits that, the 4 outfits that you're going to wear. Guys, change your shirt or whatever. And you know what, you guys, you don't even have to show your face if you don't want to. You could actually do slides or something like that, just like I'm doing right here. You could do slides or whatever. Totally doable, right? So you just got to make this work for you. And that's the biggest thing. Make this work for you. Make this fit your lifestyle and stuff. So that's what I would say. And I really love live streaming at this particular time. I love live streaming. I love going live and just sharing and stuff like that. I don't have to do any editing or anything. So you guys don't be afraid of like live streaming and stuff at this time, because people love it. And Amazon just launched out, or they have even live streaming on their platform. Right. So now you could go live on Amazon's platform and share your products and stuff like that. They allow you to put a product under there where people can go and buy, you guys. So don't be afraid of live streaming at this time. Right. So if you can't seem to find the time to really do pre-recorded videos and stuff like that, go live. Right. Just do what works for you and what works for your business. So you can set up a simple schedule just like this. Right. So it's just, as I said, there's 4 weeks and stuff. Depending on how many times you want to, go live or do a video, whatever case may be, then just go and put, on a calendar, plan it out, right? So you can do a Sunday where you just plan all the videos for the month, a couple months, right? You can do that as well. And then you actually have a day where you say, okay, I'm going to do all of the recording and stuff. And, you can do all the recording on one day. All right. So now here is some tools for content inspiration. All right. So content inspiration is here. One, you can go to a site called Answer the Public. Okay. Answer the Public. This is a site where there's like questions, like you can type in like keto, right? You can type in a keyword and it's going to bring you back all these questions. And like, when I tell you, you will have more videos than you have time to do. That's what's going to happen with Answer the Public. All right. So Answer the Public is a site I really, really love. Quora.com. Now, Quora.com is cool. And I want to give you guys a little hack that I share with my clients is not only can you go to Quora and find questions that people are asking around your product, your topic and things like that. But when you do the video, also go back to Quora and post the video on there. All right? Yes. It creates backlinks, and that's all. It's, super technical type stuff, but it creates, people are asking the question, right? So now you're answering the question, and you're answering it with video, and you're creating a backlink to your YouTube video and stuff. So it's just a really, really good way to leverage your videos and stuff. All right. So Facebook groups, you guys, join Facebook groups that your product solves their problem, if that makes sense. Okay. So like keto, intermittent fasting, like different things like that, different groups like that, knitting. It's just so many different groups, kitchen, cooking, just so many different groups out there, you guys. So join Facebook groups and see what questions they're asking, because whatever questions they're asking, they want the answers. And so what you could do is create a video and answer the question. And guess what? You could actually post that video in the Facebook group and say, hey, I saw you had a question. I answered this in my YouTube video. Check it out. All right. As long as they're not, the groups aren't like, no posting or no outside stuff, then I would totally do that. And we'll talk about sharing your videos and what to do with your videos in just a little bit later in the training. All right. Amazon reviews. Okay. So listen, you can go and look at other products. Go snoop on your competitors. Find out what are people saying that they wish they had, or questions that they have. See what they're posting on the Amazon reviews. And guess what? Those are video topics, because those are questions that people have. They're looking for them at their, and so you can go ahead and answer those questions and get in front of your actual, get in front of those eyeballs. Okay. So, all right, let's get on to hack number 4. So the more engagement, the better. All right. So this is, something on YouTube where they do like for you to have engagement on your videos. I'm going to share with you guys some ways that you can get engagement on your videos. Now, you got 48 hours, right? So the first 48. And so I like to share this because there's this show, if you guys haven't watched this before. And so on this show, it's like the first 48. The first 48 hours are just so critical in a crime. The first 48 hours as well are critical on YouTube. So the first 48 hours, really the first 24, you guys, you really want to push that video out. And this is why I recommend that folks do less creating, okay? Less creating and more marketing. So do one video a week and push that video all week long, right? Share that video, share clips of that video on Instagram, share it all over, okay? So let's talk about it, okay? So when you release a video, what you want to do is you want to definitely email your list, all right? So if you have an email list, you want to send it out to your database, your email database. I'll say it like that, okay? Email it out, to your database, because you should be creating customer lists, right? That are your ideal customer and things like that. Maybe a little bit more technical training that you guys have not done, but if you have a customer database, email the video out. That should be helpful information for your client. If you're saying, oh, I don't want to send this to my clients, then you need to reconsider the video, because I would only want to create content that is going to be helpful for my customers or my prospective customers. That's the kind of content I want to create. All right. So that may be a temperature check when you do a video, or what kind of videos you should be doing, right? So it's like, oh no, this wouldn't be good for my database. Okay, well then what would be good for your database? Create those videos and around that topic. All right, so post in Facebook groups. So I was talking about earlier that perhaps someone posted a question in a Facebook group and you answered a question, in your video. Then you may just go back to that Facebook group and just be of value. So say, hey, you guys, I did a video and answered the question, what's the best time to eat my, meal of the day from intermittent fasting, right? Or whatever, right? So Facebook groups are a great place for that. Also social media. So like Twitter, so tweeting out your video. Also all of the social tools, the social media things under your video on YouTube, then you want to leverage all of those. Okay. So if you go to your YouTube video, you will see that they give you some places that they recommend you share your video. You want to do that. LinkedIn, if you're building a platform or building an audience over on LinkedIn, you want to share it to LinkedIn. If you're building Reddit, they give you like some places, Blogger, Twitter, Facebook, and I would say as well, create like a snippet of your video if you're building an audience over on Instagram. Okay, so create a snippet of it and just share it over on your Instagram and say, you know what, we just released a new video on XYZ. Swipe up to check it out, or whatever capabilities you have on Instagram. You know, share with people. Maybe put it in your bio or something like, hey, our new video is released. Click the link in our bio, go check it out, all right? So you wanna make sure that when you release a video that you do these things. Do not just, post the link on YouTube and just that's it, okay? And also, do not post YouTube links on Facebook, okay? So, and groups is different, okay? If you're posting in a Facebook group, that's one thing. But if you post a YouTube link like on your business page or on your profile, like if you post on your profile or something like that, Facebook will not push that video out at all. It won't let in any links, quite honestly. It usually will limit the reach on an external link, because they are not in the business of sending traffic to external sources. So what you can do is you can have like a picture, or you can post a picture that may be related to your video, or you may post a thumbnail or something like that, and then tell people like the link to the video is in the first comment. You may do something like that, okay? All right, let's keep going. So hack number 5, thumbnails are critical, okay? So thumbnails are critical. So I like to explain thumbnails like this. When you go to the grocery store, you're standing in line, you look over and you see the National Enquirer. And it's going to have just an image, and it's going to have very little text like, let's see, like it'll say like somebody is pregnant, right? And you're like, and that's all it will say, right? And it'll have a picture, and it'll have a picture that looks like, somebody's pregnant and stuff like that. It's eye-catching, very eye-catching, not a lot of text. This is the same thing you want to think about with thumbnails, okay? Thumbnails are critical. So you want it to be an image that may be shocking. It just might be a shocking type image. And then you want to as well make sure that it's very little text on it, right? 4 words, maybe. And it doesn't have to be the same as the title. So whatever the title of your video is, your thumbnail does not have to be the same text. The thumbnail can be like the "she is pregnant" type text, okay? And then your video title, you want to have that to be SEO optimized, because people are going to be searching for that, okay? 2 major numbers on YouTube, right? Click-through rate, which is CTR. So that means that when someone is served up your video, means that when I log into YouTube, there's going to be videos that are going to say, watch these videos. And they're going to say it, but they're going to be like, okay, let's see if she clicks on any of these videos. And so if I click through, then that impacts that channel's click-through rate. That means that I saw something, they served that video up to me, I saw it, I clicked through to the video. That usually happens because someone has a good thumbnail, and so it's like, and pretty much we're mobile, and we're looking at the thumbnail. And that's a lot of it, that goes with that. Also, the other thing they really, really monitor, and this major, is the watch time, okay? Now, they really are synonymous with each other, because if I click through, then definitely my watch time has a better advantage of going up, all right? So click-through rate is when I click. Watch time is when I watch the video. You want to have people watch as much of the video as possible. So when you're creating a video, you want to make sure that, you're giving people incentive to watch, to keep watching, get to the end, all that kind of stuff, okay? Super important. So if you have less than 5% click-through rate, you got to make some improvements. And I would say start the improvements with your thumbnails, because that's usually where, the most impactful thing is going to be, is like improving your thumbnails first and foremost. Okay. All right. So here's some thumbnail tips. 1, you want to use bright colors. All right. So I know my brand colors are like one color, but like on my YouTube thumbnails, I tend to make sure I have really, really bright colors. And I've just have seen that it's just worked better and stuff. My brand colors are a little bit more subtle and stuff, but on YouTube, remember, it's like the National Enquirer, right? And it's like, oh my God, I gotta catch their attention and stuff. And so the bright colors like really help to do that, all right? So the other thing is the eye-catching design. So having something that, really stands out. Remember, people are on mobile. And so they are, scrolling through and you want to catch their eye. All right. So you want them to click on it, click through to it and stuff like that. So your design will help with that. Now you don't have to have a video title and thumbnail title that's the same. I was telling you guys about that a minute ago. You only want to have about 4 words, maybe 5. Okay, 5 is the maximum, and it just needs to be, it just needs to be enough for it so it communicates what is happening in the video and stuff, but it doesn't have to be the same as the title because that's just going to be way too long and it's way too much for people to read. So remember, people are on their phone, and so 4 words, 5 maximum. You just want to catch their attention, and that's about it. All right. So here's some examples of some thumbnails I actually went over and grabbed. You can see I have one of mine here where I have, the reds, the yellow, the black, the white. So I wanted to show up really, really bright on their phone and stuff. Okay. Now here's another example here to the right, auto reply using this new tool, right? It's one of my internet besties and stuff like that. You can see like she's laughing, what I'm saying? Like it's very simple and a person on their phone can actually read that. Okay. Here's another one, you guys. This one has one thing, money tree. Okay. So someone's going through and they're looking for subliminal recordings. There's a, image that comes up that says money tree. Boom. All right. So here are some examples that you guys can actually use. Okay. Hack number 6 is be consistent. Got to be consistent on YouTube. All right. And I kind of gave you guys a very simple content plan, how to find content. So this should definitely be, shouldn't be hard to do, is to be consistent, producing one video a week. All right. A lot of people say, Keysha, how do you be consistent? Well, you be consistent by having a plan. Having a plan. So 1, use your content calendar. Think about the videos you want to do for your YouTube channel and stuff and the content you want to create. Go ahead and plan that out. All right. Use a calendar. Set a day of the week to do your videos. All right. Decide, okay, I'm going to do all my videos. I'm going to record my 4 videos for the month. These are going to happen maybe on Sunday. I don't know. It just whenever you want to do it, right? Whatever fits your schedule and fits your life, I would do it on that actual day. Even if you decide that, okay, well, Keysha, you know what? I'm just going to do a live stream once a week. And I'm just going to talk about, whatever this topic is. And I'm just going to have a show, basically. I'm going to just bring into my actual e-commerce business a show where this is what I'm going to talk about each and every week. And I may bring on guests and things like that. That's totally fine as well, right? I feel like anything that you decide to do, I feel like it will work for you. All right. So number 3, be married to the process and not to the outcome. YouTube is a long-term play. So it is not a put up a video today and then blow up tomorrow. It's a long-term play. And I like to say it's digital real estate. So, it continues to work for you for years to come. There are videos now where I did in 2017 that are still in my top videos that are being watched. It's now, this recording of this training is 2021. So I have videos that have been working for me that many years. All right. All right. So I wanted to share with you, be married to the process, not to the outcome, right? In the beginning, it's going to suck. You're not going to be good with it. I mean, like, that's just the way it is. Okay. But I guarantee you, the more you do it, and you show up for this actual work, the better that it will be, and you'll get better and better. Okay. So you got to plan. All right. So sit down, plan it out, and it's going to be fine. If you don't plan, I promise you life will get in the way. It just will. It's just the way it is. So life will get in the way. There'll never be a moment for you to do it. And you'll always have something to do. The kids have to be here. This has to go on. New products, got to upload new products, have to do this and that and the other. And that's just the way it is. So plan it so that it will get done. Hack number 7, in your videos, you want to make sure you have a call to action. All right. You want to have a call to action. Now, here are some examples of what a call to action is. So click the link in my description. All right. That's a call to action. Click the link in my description. Go and grab your product. Go and grab your keto protein powder. Use the code, YouTube for 10% off your first order. So you can do all of that on YouTube. All right. If you have a free checklist, so if you guys want to build an email list and you want to use YouTube to build an email list and then send them to your Amazon store and then offer them a coupon code and stuff, you can totally do that as well. right? You can say, hey, grab my checklist. And when you opt into my email list, or when you get on my VIP list, then you get a coupon for 10% off your first order. Click the link in my description and go grab your free checklist. If you want to book a consultation, right? Some people want to book consultations. You can totally do booking a consultation as well, right? Right from your actual YouTube channel. You want to add your call to action or your CTA to your YouTube description. Add it in every single video. Every single video, you want to make sure you have your social media places, wherever you hang out on social media. You want to make sure you have your links to your videos, customer service. I mean, like the whole nine, right? Put all of that in your actual YouTube description. Any affiliate products, any products you recommend that, or maybe some products that you recommend that they use with your product or something like that. All of that, you guys, will go into your actual YouTube description. And actually too, on YouTube, there is a way you can set up defaults so that when you upload a new video, it automatically comes into your actual every description that you upload on YouTube. So there is a way in your YouTube defaults. All right. So that's where you want to look for this. In your YouTube defaults, you can make sure a default happens where it automatically will import into your description your social media hangout places, your links, all that kind of stuff, you guys, so you don't have to type that every single time you upload a new video. Okay. So here's some tips for success that I want to leave you guys with. Thank you so much for, hanging out with me today and, and consuming this content, this training. Hopefully this is valuable to you all and it helps you on your YouTube journey. So make sure you have a SEO optimized title. This is super important. Remember, this is a search engine. YouTube is a search engine. YouTube is a search engine, okay? You want to make sure that you are maximizing your time. So an SEO optimized title is going to be so critical. Plan your content ahead of time, right? So what are you going to do the videos on? Go ahead and plan that out. I gave you guys a very, very simple way for you to go and find out exactly what to do videos on. So planning your content ahead of time should be simple for you all. Have a clear call to action. What do you want them to do next? If you don't tell them what to do, they will do absolutely nothing. They'll be watching the next video about a cat or something, and they'll just keep on watching videos. So make sure you have a clear call to action. What do you want them to do next? You want to be consistent, all right? So YouTube rewards folks who are consistently creating content. So you want to make sure that you do that and you upload content in the minimum of once per week. And then guess what? Have fun, okay? So it is super important that while you're building a business that you're actually having fun. And this is, YouTube is something that can grow and it can become as big as you want. You can keep it however you want it to be. At some point, you can outsource things that that maybe you're not good at, that you don't want to do, and things like that. So it's definitely a traffic source that can grow, that can help you really grow your business. Now, as an offer here for you all for watching this and for being here, I'm doing something super special here for those of you all who are here, and I'm offering you my YouTube mini course. All right. Now, I normally sell this on my website for $97, but because you guys are here, you're inside this actual training, you're going to get that for 50% off. All right. So 50% off, you guys will be able to get access to that training. Now, inside this training, what I'm actually doing is I'm sharing with you guys how to set up your YouTube channel. All right. And it's over 60 minutes. Okay. So over a 60-minute training where I talk about how to set up your actual YouTube channel. I talk about how to decide, which videos to do, right? Because that's what some people struggle with. So I really go through and show you all step by step on how to decide which videos to do. I talk about how to find hot keywords, all right? So I love keywords because they are my jam, all right? So how to find hot keywords, and then also how to make money on YouTube without AdSense. And so AdSense is a platform where YouTube pays you to upload videos, and some people want to know how can they monetize their YouTube channel, even if they're not eligible for AdSense, and also if you're not sending them right away to your products and stuff like that, how else can you make money with your YouTube channel? Well, in this actual mini course, I'm going to go through all that for you guys, and as I said, you guys, because you guys are here, because you're part of this actual summit, you guys are going to get access to that for 50% off. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope this was so valuable for you, and I will see you guys on the next video.